Good morning, students. Today we'll do the lesson tenses. Now, beta, tenses are of three types: the present tense, past tense, and future tense. Present is what is happening now, past is which is over, finished, and future is which will happen. Now, beta, in this first I'll explain you about simple present tense. Now, the tense of a verb indicates present, past, or future time. As I've told you, the tense also indicates whether the action is complete, is going on, has been completed in the recent past, or whether it started earlier and has continued into the present. So, action may be over, maybe it's going on, or maybe in future it completes. Now, simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to talk about things that happen regularly or are universal truth. Some action beta it happens every day, regularly, and some are universal truth. The whole world believes. We always brush our teeth in the morning, so it is a regular thing, regular activity. The sun gives us heat and light. It is a universal truth that sun gives us heat and light. The moon shines at night. Universal truth. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Universal truth. Now, beta, where to use the simple present tense? To express habitual or repeated actions. Habitual, beta, when we have a habit. So, or some action which we do again and again. He goes to school every day, she speaks politely. To express general truth and scientific facts. Because some truths are general and everyone believes. There's no false in that. Or scientific facts. Science has proved these facts. Like water boils at 100 degrees centigrade and it freezes at 0 degree and below that. Dogs make excellent guides for the blind people. So dogs are faithful animals, but they are an excellent guide to the blind people. To express planned future. There is some planning and it will be in future. The train arrives at 8 a.m. My uncle retires in 1 year. So every day train is arriving at 8 a.m. Maybe today, tomorrow, day after. Uncle is retiring in 1 year. So maybe in July, August, September, December. To give instructions and direction. Instructions and direction we give in the present. Like first take a square sheet and then fold into half. Teacher is telling you. Drive for 2 kilometers, then take a left turn. Some direction is being given to you. Now, beta, how to form simple present tense? There are some rules. Beta, because verb is the heart of the sentence. No sentence is there without a verb. It is a fact. So, there are some rules to follow. If you follow those rules, your present tense is fine. You are correct. Like with he, she, it and singular subjects, we add s or es to the verb. He does the sums very fast. Do is the verb, does. Es you have added. It rains in July. Rain is the verb, you have added s. With I, we, you, they and plural subjects, we write the root form of the verb or the same verb that is given. When we are talking about plural subjects, I, we, you, they, then we write the same verb which is given to us. We don't do anything to the verb. We don't add s, es, nothing. Like I dance well. We don't say I dances well. We play in the evening. We plays in the evening. No, we play in the evening. So now what are the rules? Beta, with singular we add s or es to the verb. With plurals we write the same verb. So this is a rule. You follow these rules, your present tense can never go wrong. Now, beta, next is present continuous tense. Continuous means action going on and on at the time of speaking or some action in the past, but still it is continuing in the present. So, beta, present continuous tense is used to describe a continued or an ongoing action in the present time. It is also known as the progressive tense, as it refers to an action that is in progress at the time of speaking. Some action is going on. When you are speaking, also the action is going on. He is going to Delhi. I am telling you, but he is on his way to Delhi. You are talking very loudly. Room, maybe all were talking, but you are talking very loudly. Now, with a way to use the present continuous tense to describe actions happening at the time of speaking. Like when we are speaking, action is happening. We are learning music now, the children are reading books. To describe actions which have been going on on a period of time but which may not necessarily be happening at the time of speaking. Action was going on, but when I am speaking or anybody is speaking, that action is not in progress. Like they are changing the telephone cables in our locality. She is preparing for her exams. For actions that may take place in the near future. The guests are arriving in the evening. So they are arriving maybe 6, 7, 8, 9. So exact time is not told to you. We are buying a new car next month. Planning, future. Maybe 1st, 10th, 15th of the month. Now how to form present continuous tense. So beta verb is there, heart is there. So now we have to just make the body of it. Now with I am plus verb plus ing. Now beta I'll just tell you before that. Is, are, am, was, were, have, has, had. These are all beta auxiliary or helping verbs. So for the continuous tense we have to use these words. So with I am verb, main verb is given ing. With he, she, it and singular subject is verb ing. With we, you, they and plural subjects are verb ing. If you don't write is, are, am, your sentence is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. You have to write these auxiliary verbs, these helping verbs. I am baking a cake. Bake main verb ing, am is there. She is dancing well. Dance main verb ing is there. They are playing in the field. Play main verb ing are. So with I am, with singular is, with plural are. Only the main verb you will add ing. So if you follow these rules, your tense is correct. Now beta next is present perfect tense. Now beta this we will do. Now here also beta some action is the past but effect is now in the present also. Now beta the present perfect tense is used to talk about an action completed in the recent past but whose effect still remains. Action is done in the past but effect is still there. I have talked to my teacher, she has gone to the market. Action gone but she is in the market. So doing something there. Now it is a way to use present perfect tense to talk about an action that has been completed in the recent past. They have just arrived, she has just finished her lunch, so action is completed. To talk about an action that was completed at some time in the past but whose exact time of completion may not be known. Action is over but we don't know the exact time. I have visited the Red Fort maybe a year back, 2 years back, maybe a month back, but I have visited the Red Fort. She has posted the letter. Letter has been posted but exact time, date, we don't know. To talk about a past action that has some impact in the present. She has made the tea. Tea was made, but serving is done now. The tailor has stitched the jacket. Jacket already stitched, but delivering now. To describe something that started in the past and has continued into the present. Now, has started in the past, but now also it's continuing. Like Megha has been a teacher in this school for the past 10 years. She is there, but now also she is there. For last 10 years, she is there. They have cooked dinner for the guests. Cooking was done earlier, but serving is done now. So, the action has been continued in the present, but it was done in the past. Now, how to form present perfect tense? Now, with I, we, you, they, and plural subjects have, again a helping verb, plus past participle form of the verb or third form of the verb. With he, she, it and singular subject has plus past participle form of the verb or third form of the verb. The bird has built the nest. Now with a built, the third form has singular because bird is one. The players have returned to the field. Now players many, so have and third form return, return, returned, returned. Now beta in this we have done the tenses. Beta we have done simple present tense where singular you add verb s or es, when plural same verb what is given in the bracket. In the present continuous tense with I am, verb ing. He, she, it is verb ing. Plural we, you, they are verb ing. This is the rule. Present perfect tense beta with singular has plus third form of the verb, with plural have plus third form of the verb. So beta, if you follow these rules properly, your tenses can never go wrong for present tense, present continuous tense and present perfect tense. So your rules have to be clear. What rule you are applying for what? If you are not following the rules, everything goes here or there. So always follow the rules. And what is the heart of the sentence? The verb. Without verb, there is no sentence. So just apply those rules and your sentence will be correct. Thank you.